G'day, it's Ray Salisbury here. Let's do another wild camping trip up Mount Fox to shoot the highest hills in New Zealand. Let's do this. I'm on a mission to ascend Mount Fox, but the most dangerous part of the entire expedition is crossing State Highway 6. Eventually, I break through the bushline. It's high summer in Aotearoa at the end of December, so the temperature will be piping hot. I am not particularly fit, so this mountain will make me or break me. Well, I made it up here to the trig on Mount Fox. It took me about almost 3 hours of really hard slog. A lot of it was hauling myself up vertical, and I mean vertical bluffs, just using tree roots. There was a lot of handholds and footholds, but man, it's exhausting stuff. But no pain, no gain. I've had lunch, bit of a rest, rehydrate. I'm now the clouds have come down over the peak I'm about to climb, but they've gone again. So hopefully as the sun's come out again, I'm going to keep pushing on and find a really good campsite. So, okay, let's get going. Hey, behind me is the Fox Glacier and the Upper Neve. And that's about it. The clouds are enveloping everything in a world of white and black. Soon I'll be wrapped up in monochrome, except my red top and my yellow tent, which I'll be crawling into very shortly to read a book and make a cup of tea. Hopefully the weather improves by tomorrow so I can get out of here safely. Adios. It's critical to find a water supply. I'm going to camp on the main ridge just above a few tarns. Now I've erected my tent, it's a waiting game. Fox Glacier appeared, then everything was swallowed up in white. So I'm going to resort to reading a classic Kiwi novel, aptly named Man Alone. In the last half of the golden hour, most of the cloud lifted with wonderful diffused light. My patience was rewarded. G'day. I spent about 3 hours in a pea soup fog, just hiding in my tent, reading a book, drinking copious quantities of tea, a bit depressed because I couldn't see anything. And I prayed, and suddenly the sun's burst through all this cloud. It's heated up all the cloud, it's all got out of the way, it's risen, and I could see Mount Tasman, Fox Glacier, and our highest hill, Mount Cook. It was just amazing. So I've been frenetically jumping all over the tussock, here and there, shooting my tent, myself, the mountains, Fox Glacier Township below, and the clouds have come back again. So I'll just go through my camera settings. Firstly, I've locked my 5D Mark III on a MANFROTTO tripod. I'm shooting on ISO 100 f11, and my shutter speed's generally about 1/60th of a second. It's getting a bit dark now, it's 1/8 of a second, we're right into the golden hour. Yeah, the camera settings are generally the same, f11 or f8, ISO 100, and shutter speed doesn't matter too much because not much is moving. The camera certainly isn't moving, it's on the tripod. So really, the difficulty in landscape photography isn't the camera settings. The difficulty is actually getting to the right place with the right light in the right location at the right time. And for me, it's been a gut buster getting up here to Mount Fox at about 1,200 meters above sea level, and I've climbed pretty much all 1,000 meters in the blazing hot sun, sweating like a pig, just to get that moment of light for 1 hour. But them's the breaks, that's what landscape photography is all about, and that's a pretty typical shoot. You know, a whole day's work, perhaps 3 days getting here, you know, a week of planning, lots of money and petrol and time just for 1 hour of light. But I'm pretty chuffed with the results. Let's have a look at them. see whether I've got any good shots. Using a telephoto lens, I focused on the colossal architecture of Mount Tasman. Whoa. Whoa. Some Kia woke me up at 5:30 in the morning. Pesky parrot. Anyway, last night was so epic. All those clouds just lifted halfway through the golden hour, revealing our highest hills, Mount Tasman and MkIII. It was just so epic. It was probably the best wilderness camping experience I've had so far. But anyway, I've woken up in this whiteout. No chance of any photos this morning, but any day in the mountains is a good day. Hey, if you've enjoyed this wilderness camping series or other videos I've done on this channel, please subscribe. Don't forget your free ebook. Oh, it's time to get out of here. Hey, if you'd like to fast track your photography, why not enroll in my locations course? Click the yellow locations graphic to learn more. Or view the next episode where I escape the revelry of New Year's Eve at Queenstown, while camping on the rugged ridges of Ben Lomond.